Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Set, 19! Watching you find. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Nifty move. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Into the hands of the tight end, this is Jordan Thomas. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And an alley to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyree Jackson, 26 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Who's that? Alert! Check this guy! Watch the
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
They'll run. This is Hunt. That good for 22 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
56. 55, Watch the run. Stop, baby. That's big stuff. Hey, check right. Hey, 31. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Back to throw, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On second down, it's Hunt, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check. Lucky.
They'll toss it to Hunt. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Well, it didn't work there. Are you okay with that play call? First and goal from this far back, trying to get it to the outside.
I am. They feel like they've got a little bit more room there to operate. What they were counting on is picking up a few yards and keeping the playbook open for the next down going forward. Instead, they've changed everything. Now they have to only go in one direction, and that's likely throwing the ball.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They run right side with Hunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson now. And Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run, as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That one is caught by Hunt and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They come up in an offset eye. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Bang, 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 bang. Alert. No, no, no. Oh, oh, oh. And
They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action, throw the ball.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. And I think
come on, man.
Coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it. Let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him. And they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Derrick Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flushed out right. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Let's go.
This a quick pass to Davis. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Got tore up. That was a good play, though.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. This is Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of the second quarter.
Yeah, I see.
We fight out here, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Who's your quarterback?
Some got big.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Some got to give. I need this playoff spot, man.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says
Did you say so?
I need this playoff spot.
It needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now.
Yeah, man.
Potential
We all
for a
look
snap
the
that
same
can get
time.
returned, a strip
Crazy.
sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a
You got
deterrent
this team that's
to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
16 yards on that
Hey,
one,
we
and
got
also
the
a
best
touchdown.
division, man.
Partner, if you want more
Everybody I
carries,
play in our
get him.
division is
Show
tough.
that he's got the fresh
It's no
legs,
doubt.
and he picked up the first down on that run.
You say
Don't
what?
just ask
We
for
got
it.
the best
Show him
division
he's
hands
supposed to
down, man.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize it.
First and 10.
I'm telling you, man.
Everybody got me records. Trip me out when I see this shit, man.
Watch the safety screen. Patch 36. Line up, up.
Now it's Watson. And he finds Penny. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
52's the line. Watch right, watch right. Watch the curve. Shoot, shoot. 59. 36, 36. And 54. Line up, up.
Watson now to throw.
Oh, I was about to say.
It's intercepted.
Oh, they
No,
mugged you.
they did not call that on me.
Yeah.
Stages of the first half.
They mugged you.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, man, this garbage, though, man. I will say that. It's straight garbage.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Rush it, 24. Hey, mark 59. Check, 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 check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Line up, up.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
Say that first pick, I read the hell out of you.
I know. Hey, what's crazy is I seen you. I know not to throw it to you, but I'm like, he dropping back and he coming up. Maybe I can squeeze it in there.
The Titans hold the lead
That was
with
it.
the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
I just went for it, man. I said, boy, I know he like God. Then you got them 2 scores right back, man.
Hey, I was so sick. I'm like, every time I play this dude, I just get out my
They
game.
have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking
Look at
about
this.
one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
Look at this.
Things in a
I
certain
just
way.
make mistakes playing.
Let's go big here.
Tennessee touchdown.
We ain't got to play with them all, gang. We need to right here, right now.
16th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember,
14 points
rarely
from the guy.
is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half, Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A big run by Kareem Hunt. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Hunt.
Oh, he's lucky he got in there. He was gone.
The defense showing some
that hole was there.
The big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd down now. It's Hunt.
I ran right
He's
into
going to
him.
be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or 2, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
Now Watson on 3rd down. This is
Man, that dude sit there.
and he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16.
He was right there, man.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down
Oh, y'all.
yardage. And that's
Tighten
a
up.
tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Watson. And he's got Fuller down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt.
What should I do? I got to go for this.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I got to go for this, baby.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it.
Oh! Oh, he was there!
Harold Landry. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
Yes, sir. Eat him up.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
Eat him up, Henry. Eat him up, man.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Check 31, check 31.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, it's Henry. They're going to snub this play out behind the line.
I should have took the field goal.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They go play action with Jackson. They will find Davis. That's complete. 22 yards there. A first down.
Methodical, baby. Let's go.
Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tight right, tight right. We got 4. We got 4. Back. 52's the mic, boys. 52.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he works it past.
I thought she was going to do that little pass. I switched up my defense.
19 yards the pickup.
Let's go, Mike.
Change.
He's
It look real good, but he ain't really in the zone now. Let's go. Let's go.
well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Yeah. I like that.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Spot. No. Wait. Mike 52. Hey. Check 52. Hey, switch gears.
On second down, here's Henry. And Henry's hit.
He in the zone.
They did you some home love. No. That was my shot.
Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
That's bull crap. Nigga fumble while he's in the zone.
Touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is up to 18 now.
I couldn't stop your offense, though.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Second half adjustment worked pretty good, man.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
See if we can get that ball and go ahead and take off.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Man.
And he he's taken down.
Take out, Landry.
He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. I got you. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Check your pass. Switch. Alert.
On 3rd down, Watson.
Oh, right there, and I came up off
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
It's over, though.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Needed a touchdown on that drive.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Watson on 1st down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Yeah, I can't let you jump out on me like that.
Pickup.
It was a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 1st down, Watson. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
Oh, get out of here!
Let's go.
He wasn't even. Where he come from? Good game. I got him in another league, though. He tough. But that was garbage. This nigga came from nowhere.
That nigga did that shit on his own.
Man, he did it on his own. But he got, I got him in another league. He got like pick artists. He got something to where you can't throw it his way. Yeah. He was wide open, man.
Another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He came across that ball.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Bad out of here.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed
Man,
where
I
he
got
was as he'll
whooped,
only
too.
get back to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st down, it's Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. Touchdown, Houston.
Damn.
Will Fuller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
Hey, you know we restarted that other league, man.
Comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick.
We restarted that league as far as drafting. We just did them.
Now they're down big here in the fourth.
Ain't nobody really caring. Yeah, we just did a automatic draft or whatever you call it.
Right, that you've worked on into a game situation.
So
the fantasy draft.
Fantasy draft, yeah. So everybody got
better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll run on first down. Henry.
When did y'all do?
We did it already. We like not 5 games in. 5 or 6 games in.
Okay.
We think about big breakers.
Yeah, I already had planned in the
game, but it does open up
wait till
possibilities.
next man. I need to get out the league anyway.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Oh, do you? Congratulations. Hey, you don't play that MLB?
Nah, I've been playing that I ain't got it to the baseball yet.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
All right, man. Good game. I'm out the playoffs.
All right, yeah. You never know now. These last couple weeks gonna be crazy.
Yeah. All right, good.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's